Hello guys, Scottie Senior here again for round 2 of the manufacturers series that is in progress at the moment. We've started this one, managed to qualify in 12th position. Let's immediately get into a few skips to get the race underway and we'll see how this one goes. This is my second effort. I need to get these down as we make a mistake on the way in the first corner, but like a gentleman, don't collect him and swerve out of his way and drift out wide. So we'll starting this one in 11th place, and as I say, this is my second effort at this, so I've already wasted over 20 minutes just right before I've started trying to do this one, and when I went to try to upload it, it had only saved from halfway around the first lap. So any shit talking and stuff that I'd done at the start wasn't heard. So we're trying it again. We've moved our recording up to save the last hour of gameplay right before we've started this, so hopefully I'm about to give up on it for today if this one here doesn't work. But there shall be skipping in this one as well. We'll stay with it while we're thinking of a move in Alex. Is there anything to be had? No, we're going to back out of that. We'll continue to skip. We're still in 9th. Nothing to be had at the moment. Well, as you can see, we've decided to stick with a Mercedes for this season. This is our second season that we're doing the manufacturers, where we're actually trying to do it and having a wee bit of practice. I think there may have been 1 or 2 races that I've done just on tracks that I liked. I think it was in the McLaren maybe when I first started doing the sports mode. But the Mercedes has basically been our first proper team that we've entered these wee off-season championships, and in the first one we got ourselves a star player, the one that has just finished, which is making us look like we're an SS rated guy, although we're not. We were AS at the very top of A. We're now we're an A plus, because our wee bar, even though it says S, our wee bar is now, instead of being filled right up, there's only a wee bit of it filled. So we have improved and we've jumped up to it. If we lose the S by not getting another star player in this competition, we'll hopefully not drop back to A, as long as we don't have any terrible accidents in any races. We should be an A plus at the moment, or at the very least. And we'll continue the skipping theme here, guys. It's a bit of a follow the leader at the minute, bit of defending here. Are we gonna, has he got a run on us? No. What's he like? No, he'll not be having that either, so we'll continue to skip. I'm sitting in 9th. There's been someone's had an accident there and went off. We've managed to sneak up to 8th. Still a lot of pressure at the back of us, and we know pressure at the rear end can make you shit your pants. But hopefully our cockpit at the end of the race will be smelling pretty damn fine. We'll continue that skipping. Still in 8th. A penalty handed out here. Will this be 2 seconds? Surely we'll have him 2 seconds of penalty. Sitting in 7th. Wee bit of breathing space as someone's doing a bit of motocrossing out on the grass. and we get by JFK Rambo there with a penalty. Or we'll say JFK Rambo, it's not Rambo, but it looks like Rambo to the brain. Alex will be pretty happy at this stage as well, sitting in 5th. And let's continue. Let's skip. And this is the guy with a penalty, so theoretically should be slightly faster than us, qualified ahead of us, but I don't think I'll be giving him it from way back there. So still we're managing to hang on to 6th place. Alex is getting very close. He wants a piece of that 4th place. We'll continue that skip, because we're not going anywhere here. It's follow the leader. All about being as patient as you can. And I would say he's close enough this time for me to let him have it. Surely there's a gentlemanly move here from me. I would say in this position I'll be giving him the spot. There's the indicator, there's the lift, the coast, and virtually no time lost really. No threat of penalties or anything. Smart driving, and it will save them tyres and our fraction. And we'll now be hoping that this guy should also have the pace of the guys in front. You start maybe pulling us all closer together again. So we'll continue the skip. We're sitting in 7th. We're still in 7th. There's nothing to be had yet. They're all down in the pit lane. So that's made up our mind that we're not like everybody else. We were meant to pit there, but the fact that everybody jumped in there, then my wee brain was like, no, I'm not the same, I want to be different. And we can see the guy behind us now is just out of the pits, so we're concentrating on him because he's fresh tyres on, and we don't want to mess up his race, wanting to let him by at the right time, and we missed time. We wanted to let him by on the straight, but he got a poor run out of that. So we've decided no, but we do actually miss time or braking area here slightly and drift out, and as soon as he gets a nose on the inside of us, we're a gentleman and we'll let him have it. And we're coming up to the point of the race where we almost had a heart attack. The team had the electric pads out and everything, just in case we needed a wee shock. And here you'll see it. So we decide this is our pit lap now, and we try and push too hard in the pit lane, and oh, it looked like it was going to be over, and McSpongy has put it in with us on this lap. So theoretically ourselves and McSpongy should have better tyres in them last couple of laps. And we just managed. Let's have a look at that. That was as we came out of the pits, an accident there. Who was it? We've come out. It's Mr. Zero Gun Bark, and the guy behind him just drops a wheel on the grass, and Mr. Gunbarks looks like he has no interest in re-entering the race. He was out there building himself a sandcastle, having a wee day out at the beach. He'll be no doubt in the next race a few hours later. So once again we'll continue the skip while we're sitting in 8th. There's a penalty ahead of us, nothing to be had, but still in 8th. And it was pretty static if I remember correctly, we had a gap behind us and a gap in front, and then Mr. McSpongy he was picking up wee half seconds here and wee half seconds there until he had a 1 second penalty, and we thought to ourselves, are we going to get him when he serves this 1 second penalty? We were licking our lips. We wanted that top 7, but he just managed to hang on to it, and there was nothing we could do, so we followed him, and we continued to follow. Lap 12, you can see there is a group starting to form up ahead of us, so ourselves and Mr. McSpongy had not given up hope just yet. We both knew that our tyres were going to be better those last couple of laps, and look at that wee bunch now, starting to look like they're all thinking to themselves, last lap, it's time to start getting aggressive. And me and McSpongy sitting thinking, go on, he's not going to start getting aggressive, you know, you just want to. And we'll continue that skip. We're still sitting in 8th, 2 to go, lap 14 of 15. There's a wee bit of contact up ahead, so that surely must help me and Mr. McSpongy. He's in just another fraction, and again there's another pass up ahead being made, so more side by side action there, losing overall time and allowing us just to sneak up. And the guy at the front of this group is actually the leader. And is that a penalty? There's a penalty handed out up ahead. Is that going to be a big enough penalty to help us in any way? 6th place, struggling on his tyres now on the last lap. McSpongy all over him. McSpongy going for the move, and the guy stays out wide and gives him that spot. Is there anything for us? Can we follow Mr. McSpongy through? That looks like a substantial penalty up ahead. That's a 4 second penalty up ahead. Surely that'll be one spot for us anyway. And we'll want to David this as well. We want, oh dear, oh, he leaves it late. He risks it on the last lap. It's time to get aggressive. And there it is, it's the top 6. We'll continue to skip. And it looks like the top 6 is all she wrote, providing we don't throw it away in the last corner here. And it is indeed. So it was the top 6 for us in round 2 of the latest manufacturers. Thank you. Round 3 coming soon.